Your cannon power shot.
Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here with my son on Saturday, September 26th, 2014 at 4:20 Eastern Daylight Time. Now, tomorrow is April 27th, and I'm going to go read in church, God willing, Deo volente, as we say. And in 1998, was it 1998?
Paul doesn't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm thinking about when Pro died. Yeah, he died in 1998.
Right.
So on April 27, 1998, our dog Pro died.
Oh.
Well, if I keep talking about that, I'm going to get unfunctional, so I'll shut up. Meanwhile, Thomas has come up here during his Easter break, and we've been having a splendid discussion of things, ranging from all sorts of interpersonal relationships with various folks, and various, how shall we say, medico-physiological conditions among folks, most of which cannot be gone into here, nor should they be done.
Plumbing.
Oh, and we talked about the plumbing. Well, those of you who watch me know I've had my plumbing tended to.
It's wonderful. I'm so happy for you.
Yes.
I think it's great. I mean, it's amazing what having working plumbing will do for your quality of life. The history of the Northwest Indian Wars.
Oh well, no, I could have brought a whole stack of books. We were discussing the Francis Parkman books, the history of England and France and North America, and then Thomas's projects as he has set his students.
Yes, research paper. Sacagawea.
So you're going to slap him with all this stuff tomorrow?
I suppose what you could do is a kid could take a piece of paper and take one of those Sacagawea dollars, put a piece of packing tape over it, and say, here's my paper.
Oh well, they could certainly. They wouldn't pass the course for the fourth quarter, but they could. They could do anything they want. Some of them do. Some of them, I won't get a paper from at least 2 or 3 of them.
Well, what will they be doing?
They'll be failing.
Well, I understand. But between that and their failing, what would they be doing? I mean, what would be going through their head?
Well, who knows? Who knows? Usually,
you're a teacher. You know this.
A convoluted attempt to pretend to be working. In fact, they'll put as much work into pretending to work and not doing any work than.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well.
And fooling no one. It happens every year. There's always at least one kid that tries to lie his way through it, and I let him.
Well, you have to let them sink. You have to let them sink in their own stuff.
You've got to give them enough rope to hang themselves.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Now, are you going to watch this thing on the internet tomorrow about the two saint thing there? And
if I have the time, I will watch it. Yes.
The Telegraph is offering us a free click on,
really?
Watch it live.
Watch it live.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot to it.
Well, they already are showing the live site of where the pilgrims are gathering.
Yeah.
All the milling around and all that kind of stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. You got to love the Telegraph. Well, I pay £20 a year for that.
£20 a year, so that's like what, 36 bucks a year, 38 bucks a year.
Yeah, it's supposed to say $40
a year.
Yeah, it's supposed to say $40
might
a
as
year.
well.
That's okay because it's better than the $300 a year the Wall Street Journal wants.
It amazes me that they can.
And they want that, and they want that for the digital. I mean, I'd understand if they want that for the print, but they want that for the digital. This is nonsense.
Yeah, and it amazes me that they even get subscribers at that price.
I'm not.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
I'm just not going to do that.
I mean,
not going to do that.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe they get subscribers for that amount of money.
Well, not me.
Well, there you go. I mean, I guess one guy at $300 is just as good as three guys at $100.
Well,
right?
that's right. No, that's their thing. It's like the airlines where they do the differential pricing on the seating. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the screw you.
Yeah.
It's like the fuck you pay me.
Yeah.
Fuck you pay me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like that great.
Goodfellas.
That great
movie.
Well, I understand that's where it came from, but I didn't realize that when I was talking about when I was working back in my employed days, well, self-employed days. A number of guys and I were talking about collection problems, and we said, well, we really need to be able to go out and just
break some legs.
Send these collection guys out, you
Yeah.
know, the fuck you pay me guys, and there was actually for a while in the local area there was a group of bikers that called themselves the Bikers Collection Agency, and you had these guys, you know, who drove out, you know, as Hell's Angels, and they'd go up to somebody's thing and they'd pound on their door and they'd say, you know, pay this guy's bill, and terrorize the guy.
Which is not good if you had a medical problem, probably.
Well, it's all a medical problem. I mean that's the reason we're billing them, isn't
Yeah,
it?
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
so-
Right. They're going to have another medical problem, I guess, if they don't.
Well, I never enlisted the help of these lads, but there's a lot of fantasizing going about in the surgeon's lounges
bet.
about whether
I bet.
that would be great, you know. So.
I like it.
Well, at this point, I'll say Thomas and I have been discussing various matters about various people. Wow. Boy, well, I don't know. You may all get to hear about this later on. I don't know. I doubt it. But
Watch out, YouTubers. You never know when the second installment's going to include.
I'll try to be discreet. Oh, well, no. So the other thing is, Paul has gotten this really screwed schedule tonight. It's 4:30 in the afternoon right now, and he's got to go to work at 8 at night to 3 in the morning, and then at, what did he say, 9?
9, sometime around 9 he has to go back.
9 in the morning tomorrow, on Sunday. And I've got to, meanwhile, go scampering off to read at church tomorrow. I may have to go buy some supplies at Walmart. Well, I'll have to make a list.
It's always better to shop with a list.
Well, absolutely. I always shop with a
Yeah, you
list.
gotta. You have to have.
I just
you can't
don't.
go
I
in there
don't.
unorganized.
I don't wander in
Yeah,
that.
no. Especially at a freaking Walmart. I mean, in and out, man.
Well, I'm going in early. I mean, so I'll be going in there before, the hoi polloi and the people with the big fat butts hanging over the edges of the power chairs. Well, no, that's just a phenomenon. You get people with big fat
you really
butts
do.
hanging over the edges of the power chairs with a little baskets, and
It is pretty impressive.
and they generally bring a crew of people.
Oh
with
yeah,
them
there's
too.
the whole. There's
like a whole
family.
crowd of attendants,
What I've always found interesting are the people who are very clearly not handicapped in any way, but still use those power chairs.
Oh, I can't say I've encountered that.
We run. It's the same people that get handicap parking tags that clearly have no handicap. Same
Well,
kind of
I
thing.
think sometimes people who were handicapped, keep the handicap tags.
Well, I mean, sure, I guess.
I think sometimes they pass them on
pay
to
for it.
their buddies.
Yeah.
I had to use, when I was driving my buddy's mother around, she said, "Oh, use mine," and it was quite usable.
Oh, yeah.
And I did, but I always felt really I didn't use it when I was just driving alone.
Right, but when you had her, that's legit.
Yeah,
That's
and,
legit.
but I mean, typically I would drop her off, and then people would see me get out. I'd drop her off the door, and then people would see me park, and they would see me get out, and at that point I wasn't quite as wobbly as I am now.
Did you ever like try to affect a wobbliness so that you maybe were somehow
No,
justifying
hell,
your,
no,
your
hell.
use of the Perkins?
No, I'm just delighted I can stay upright in any case. Verticality is
It's
pretty
important.
Verticality is a very important characteristic.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, being able to ambulate truly is very. That's important. Take that home, YouTubers. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Ambulation.
Well, this has been a major treat for me, so I'm going to say bye-bye, YouTubers.
Bye, YouTubers. Are we videotaping or?
Yes, Thomas just come back taking a leak here.
And that's newsworthy, YouTubers.
Well, it is, given that it didn't look all disgusting. I guess did it? Oh, that's good.
What the?
I have not looked in there. Is it still disgusting?
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Well, this gets into my theory about infected urine.
There's a distinctive odor.
Yeah, no, despite Paul's using of prostate, dilating drugs, you still get this infected urine stuff, don't you? And of course, then you get that stuff that's on the bowl.
This is fascinating.
Well, yeah, it's true. I mean,
it is true. Yes.
Speaking the truth in peace and love here, so that's all you can do, isn't it? Really. So, oh man. Speak to me, Zelda.
Well, I'm just thinking about I'm gonna have to head out here pretty soon. Gotta get rolling to see what the boy is doing. Feed the boy.
Well, how's the good dog and the good wife?
They're wonderful. Daisy dog is great. She's doing well. Kelly's great. We went to check out a dog at the dog shelter about a week ago. With the idea of adopting it, it didn't work out. The dog was great with me, great with Kelly, great with the boy, and then when we tried to introduce her to Daisy, it was unusually and exceptionally aggressive.
That's interesting. Well, that's not all that. Well, yeah, it does
clearly, this puppy had been just basically not socialized at all, and just so I was like, I vote no. So back to the drawing board on that, but.
I wasn't socialized, and I didn't go out and try to kill people.
Well, you weren't like completely devoid of human contact, and you were taught proper manners and things.
Well, you gotta know how to behave, but I didn't mean I was socialized.
Well, this puppy had never even been around. Yeah, clearly this puppy was a stray from a very young age.
That's just a rough situation. So. I think I just sliced my chin.
It's only 4.5 weeks old. Or 4.5 months old, rather. So
I'm thinking I need to call Vicky Pond and try to get an extended version of Shackleton, over in West Virginia. Not call her. Well, I could call her or write her. I ought to call her, I guess.
She's still breeding?
I don't know how to call her,
See.
I'm blinking.
Uh-oh.
It's just they pussy out on a lot of us.
What's blinking? Your battery?
Yeah. Well, God bless us all.
God bless YouTubers.
All right. Well, Thomas is getting ready to leave.
Bye, YouTubers.
Well, it's a lot of fun.
We'll see you soon. I've only got 6 more weeks of school, really. I
But-
mean,
That's true.
and then
I gotta watch out here. I'm gonna stagger
Yeah,
around
be
here
careful.
if I'm not careful. Yeah.
I'll let you know how jury duty goes May 9th.
Oh, that's right. That's your grand jury
Well,
duty.
that's my orientation, and then
Yeah.
I'll get assigned my 2-week period.
Well, it depends on if they select you. They may not select you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have no idea
Yeah.
how the process works. So
Yeah. So.
I have to show up for 2 weeks.
Well, you have to show up. Well, you have to show up if that happens. It may well be that they'll say go away.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we'll see what
Well,
happens.
that's what they said to me.
Well, you were a petite juror, though, right? Or
No,
were you
that was
grand
that. But
jury?
then I got called from grand jury, and then
okay.
it was like that was that. So
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
As a social studies teacher, I'm kind of interested to do it. So
oh, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's very worthwhile to do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely worthwhile
as
to do
long
it.
as I don't have to screw my students over.
Well, that's true. We'll bring them down.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. You're a very tolerant soul.
Well, God bless you, Dad.
Oh, God bless you, sweet soul.
I'll see you soon. Good luck with your reading tomorrow.
Well, yeah.
I'm sure you'll do well.
Well, by the grace of God.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Be seeing you.
Bye, YouTubers. Don't let me hit you.
No, you shan't hit me. That's
God
fine.
bless.
Bye-bye. Looky here, guys. We have violets. We have violets here on April 26th. It's great. Check it out.